North Mountain Blade. Yeah, we're all excited about North Mountain Blade. I guess I'm kind of late to the party on this. I ran into their booth at the SHOT Show, 2025 SHOT Show. You'll be hearing about the 2025 SHOT Show until I get to Atlanta, and then I'll change tunes and start talking about Atlanta Blade Show, right? Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. But, interesting. Oh, and when I ran into Melissa Backwoods, she goes, oh, yeah, I told her about that. I said, this is fascinating because I didn't know these people existed, unfortunately, right? There's people that have been talking about North Mountain Blade since, oh my God, well, sometime mid-2024, I think. So that just shows you right there. But I go, and she goes, yeah, they've got that SLD Magic. So you can see the Hamon, right? The Hamon, not Ramones. That was a group. That was a rock group, Ramones. But the Hamon. Well, the Hamon is supposedly a tempering line, right? When the Japanese do that. And this is a Japanese steel from Hitachi, right? But the Hamon where they put clay on part of the blade for differential, heating. So they get different, quality. Of course, the core here is supposed to be harder, so better edge retention, right? But the outside area is set up for more toughness. All right, so it's magic, baby. It's magic, yeah. And you know what? I go, hey, I'm going to go on Amazon just to see if they got. Of course they got them. Okay, so it's the Chop 2. Now, I'm going to put my link down below because to the video I did at 2025 SHOT Show, if you haven't seen it, okay? Because we go through the table, okay? And they had the girl that kind of was walking me through it. I mean, she had relatively good command of English. But it was kind of interesting because it's like, this is Chop 1, this Chop 2, this Chop 3, this Chop... It's like, Chop what? I'm sorry. But she's right. It is Chop 2. This is Chop 2. This is the one they gifted to me because you can't buy anything right there. But they did gift it to me. Sanmai Tanto, Hitachi steel, made in Japan... Okay, come on. You know you're going to like this, right? Only 811 stock. Order soon. Okay. Now, but fastest Talese in Lake Placid. There you go. It's on its way already. Still, the second page, mine too. No, I mean, I just thought I'd get a picture of the orange. Because you can get green, you can get orange. I think it was just green and orange on this one. And they do have higher end. Like, I saw one for $250, but it's a fat carbon handle. But I think it's still SLD Magic. But the setup on this looks a little different. Like there was copper infused or something in the blade. I don't know. I just looked at it glancingly and et cetera. So... 60 to 61 Rockwell. And you know what? So you can go onto SLD Magic and drive yourself crazy, right? But here's some of the stuff I pulled up, okay? What type of steel is this? Well, Sanmai is a type of steel used in knives and other tools, features 3-layer construction. The term Sanmai is Japanese for 3 layers, okay? SLD Magic's durability, machinability, surface treatment, uses of Sanmai in knives, blah, blah, blah. And, of course, Chop 2, because North Mountain Blades does have a little deal in here, and this may be theirs. Yeah, this is their little thing talking about additional technical features. Scuffing resistance, toughness, heat treatment flexibility, okay, weldability, and on. So you can click on that and go to this: face milling, drilling, end drilling, low cutting, surface treatment, fatigue strength, thermal and physical properties. Have we gone deep in it? Okay, hold on. Here you go, baby. You want chemical, you want composition? There you go. Composition, there you go. Carbon, silicon, manganese, nothing there, but chromium, there's moly, there's no tungsten in here. There's your vanadium, though. Okay, so make of it as you wish to make of it. And I even think I saw sometime that Metal Complex did a thing on a fixed blade. It wasn't this. It wasn't North Mountain blade knife. It was a fixed blade one, but it was SLD Magic. And you know, Max Ace has used SLD in some of their knives, correct? So it is not this SLD Magic. It's magic. We ain't going to tell you the rest of the magic, but there it is. Now, will it cut? God, did we get through that? Are you happy now? Every time I ask my wife that, she says, no, I'm a girl. I'll never be happy. So, it's all right, you know, and what's that going to prove? Not a whole goddamn lot, but you know what I'm saying. It's just that it's sharp out of the box. Nothing fancy here. I mean, the pocket clip is the pocket clip. This is G10, it's a button lock. Bank, here you go, bank, you know, there's a spring behind that, as button locks are. And, well, we've skeletonized the liners, and they're nested, and there they are. This back piece here looks like bronze or something. So, or other than that, I can't tell you a whole lot. The design flow is nice. It's easy to kick open, easy to kick shut. You know, what do you think? Now you feel Japanese, don't you? You feel like a warrior. Like I said, okay, get out of here. Now, when you open the box, I became a samurai, oh my God, a samurai warrior by buying a Chinese knife. But it has Japanese steel in it, so. And here it is. Oh, clear top on this. What? Anything? Oh, I was hoping there was going to be money or blood diamonds or something in here. Apparently not. That's not the way they roll. Oh, this should have been like that right up here. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, I'm looking for payoffs. It's like, you're just bought and paid for. God, I wish. Okay, hold on. Bought and paid for, I wish. I can't even afford to buy and pay for my wife. Here you go. Here's the microfiber cloth. And North Mountain blade. Yeah, I just ran across them. I said, ooh, shit. And I'm going to come back. I told him, wave. I'll be back tomorrow, because I was burnt for that day. I was just like, if I can even walk out of here, I'll be lucky. I was torched. And I was looking for the free beer setups. You know, the big, expensive. You'll never see free beer at the knife booths, okay? Never. Go to Smith & Wesson booth up there, because they pay like $1 million for a huge setup on the main floor. And then, or, you know, Ruger or places like that, right? Some of these. And then they bring in the mini bar, and it's always Stella or Heineken. You know, the only one that was doing beer that was a knife, it was Benchmade. That's why you're paying $500 for that slim knife thing. You just bought my beer. I love it. Okay, so here it is. Comes in a nice box, and I'm getting way off topic here. But yeah, oh God. Yeah, it was crazy. And then I brought home the flu. Well, my wife did, and then she got me sick after 4 days, and then we were all sick. So now we're recovered almost. My voice may sound funny still, so. But here it is. Chop 2, baby. Chop 2. And they have, well, who was it? Oh, my God. That worked collaboratively with Strider, right? And so there was a knife there. Watch that video, by the way, because there were, and people that were watching it were focused on that other knife. But this one is the Chop 2. They got a Chop 1. They've done some hand made they had on that table. There were just handmade knives that they did, okay, as well. But so I have noticed that at several booths there were people using the Japanese steel on their knives. Is that weird? I don't know why that just kind of came floating around, to tell you the truth, but it was. It was in several different booths that I went to that were Chinese manufactured knives, but they were using Japanese steel. Go figure. I don't know. But this one is comfortable in the hand. Are we going to talk about this knife now? This one's no, it is. It is comfortable in the hand, but there's not much here, right? And not much hardware to look at here, is there? Not much at all. So, yeah, but SLD Magic, $100 on Amazon. And God only knows where else they're going to be. You know, you just wait for it to soak in a little bit, and maybe they'll be on Blade HQ or Knife Center. Or, you know, White Mountain Knives, they always step out there and do crazy stuff. So who knows, they may end up carrying some of their product as well. But yeah, kind of a Japanese tanto look on the blade itself, the grind, right? So other than that, you know, it's just nice and fidgety. It's easy to do this. But I got to do D10. I read somebody in Blade forums going, well, at least LTK attempts to talk about D10 every once in a while, because they were bitching about reviewers. So, yeah, D10's not real strong, no. But it's not on button locks anyhow. It's not very strong on button locks. So, I mean, is this going to, you know, no, it's not going to come open in your pocket easily. But that is one way to open it, right? If you need to. All right. And since it didn't have any stats, did I show the stats to you on that? 3.5-inch blade, by the way, and 8 inches overall. So that's pretty standard stuff, isn't it? 3.5, maybe 3.55. You know, that kind of thing, but 8 inches, so we could call it a 3 and an 8. And contoured G10 scales, 0.53, 13.6 millimeters, so it's not ultra slender, and it's 3.2 millimeter blade stock, so 0.12. So it's in there. It's in there. It's pretty standard thickness, contoured blade stocks, robust for what's out there these days. I mean, I see anywhere from 2.6 to 3 millimeter blade stock, so anything over 3 is a little unusual these days, but this is. And so look at that tip. I mean, that thing's pretty robust there. So yeah, you could, you know, this could be a medium, you know, use knife, something you could get down on pretty well and get with. Button locks, you know, don't inspire the most, you know, confidence in me, but they're nice and fidgety, easy to use for everyday type stuff, but not recommended that you start doing spine wax on them, especially with your fingers in the way. No. So just know what they are, treat them appropriately, and they'll treat you appropriately. And so, yes, for that reason, I like button locks because they're convenient and fidgety. But no, they are not like a triad lock, you know, or like a back lock, triad lock, some of those, right? So, all right, I'll leave you to it. I've yacked at you enough. And Chop 2, North Mountain Blade. The least I could do is put them on my channel and say, you know, check them out. They do have a website. They are also got some of their knives on Amazon. And it's another knife manufacturer. It seems to make pretty good fit and finish knives. Thinking it over and evolving. Okay, fairly new player on the market. And you guys, stay sharp.